A year ago, pretty much to the day, we made Brian do something he definitely didn't want to do.
Hold it there for a second once you guys get it in there. Okay?
Thank you for the summit.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Jay initially brought this up to me. I felt a little weird about it just being like, you know, vain, like about me. I didn't want the aquarium to be about me and stuff like that, but I do really love it. The fact that, you know, for years and years to come, you know, you guys put your hands, my handprint, Lori's handprint. So it's a very touching thing. Do you like it?
Yeah, I think it's a cool idea because, like you said, it's weird because I don't feel this way, but a lot of people feel like they know us, even though they haven't met us. And it kind of reminds me of when we went to California with the walk. You know what I mean? And you get to see and you get to do the same thing. And you know what? Some people get to do that. I think it'll be a fun thing for like our grandkids and stuff like that. So, yeah. I like it a lot. I think it's really neat.
A year ago, everything here was different. I mean, literally, this predator fish tank that's behind me right now had just gotten finished getting carved out by Creative Cascades, and wow, how far has it come?
Have to look at the waterfall that's now painted. There's actually a wrapped tree right there that looks really cool. Once we unwrap that and the water starts coming down, it's going to be absolutely incredible. Ahmed's team did a great job on this waterfall. It makes the entire exhibit look incredible.
We got the foliage up here, the predator sign, filtration running all throughout, even the big green monster over here that's going to be able to be seen by all of you guys running when the predator tank is filled. And now with the filtration room pretty much done, literally that's not too far away. It's just wild to think how much has happened in a year. At some points it might have felt like it's been a long time, but honestly a year is not that long to get as much work as we've gotten done. And these mammal rooms that you see behind me were literally just the bottom cement over here. No glass, no drywall, no paneling, none of that.
Now all the mammal enclosures are actually built out as far as the bottom go. Now we actually just have to frame them up and actually start building the inside. And like I mentioned, we're talking about glass walls on the inside, glass doors here. It's just the sides are going to be like universal rock all the way up. And they're going to be relatively tall because we want them to have a lot of room to climb when it comes to the binturong or the sloth. Obviously Sid the porcupine's not going to climb, and neither is armadillo, but it's still going to be cool to have some height and just kind of be able to picture the place out and make it look incredible. But now that I'm seeing them, I'm really excited about it. I think it's the perfect size for them. I think the encounters are going to be really cool here. I'm just excited to get the walls up so we can start theming.
I remember the day Brian and Lori put their hands in here very well, and it was a hard one for sure. You know, at that point, Brian's cancer had gotten pretty bad and he was in a lot of pain. For him to bend down and put his hand in there, it was hard. I remember he didn't want to do it, not just for the pain, obviously that was terrible. He also didn't want to do it because it felt like he was giving up. And while I totally understood him at the time, I just thought it was important. I mean, the future's always uncertain, whether it's from a disease or a car accident or whatever. How awesome would it be to leave a physical imprint for generations of your family to come back and touch? I'm so glad he did it because honestly, I have had quite an experience and quite a relationship with that stone. That's because almost every time we have a big accomplishment here at the Legacy Aquarium, whether it's filling the shark tank with water, getting these enclosures in, fixturing them out, putting lights up, whatever it is, I always go and high five Brian and say, we did it, bro. We got this. Some days can be hard and some days it's really sentimental and some days it's just an amazing thing to be able to do. I can't wait till his grandkids are old enough to come back here and realize whose hand they're touching. But believe me, that is not the only homage to Brian that's around the Legacy Aquarium. Let me show you. It's so loud in here today, guys. A lot of work's going on, but right there, that's another one. The giant shark has finally been unwrapped and is now sitting above the shark tank filtration room. But that's not all. The hurricane machine. This was another crazy Brian idea. Every time you're in here getting your hair blown around, you can think of him because this is definitely something that would have never happened if it wasn't for his crazy brain. And you guys all know that this was one of Brian's favorite spots up here. He would sit and contemplate what the future looked like. The future's kind of here now, which is crazy. Definitely a spot when you come here, you know, you can kind of like feel that he's here with you. So it's really cool. It's one of my favorite spots as well. Or the pirate. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna stay in the supply closet, but this is another thing that Brian picked out. I just think is an amazing tribute to the crazy person he was. Maybe he goes out by the parking lot, he'll be waving to everyone on Van Dyke. And truth be told, guys, this entire place is Brian. I mean, every single enclosure was built in his head. The layout, the design, all of the animals. So this whole place should feel like Brian when you're here, and don't ever forget that. Back to progress from a year ago. In that same video, we actually started putting up the first walls here at the Legacy Aquarium.
This is back in the house where he's framing right now. You can see I love the like curve and stuff. That's where all the filtration and stuff like that's going to be. Of course, here will be the bridge tank right here, so you have to walk through. So like I was saying, that you know, initially you're thinking like, oh, I can walk through to the shark tank. No, you're actually going to be going through kind of a maze of things.
And here we are today where literally the last walls are getting painted. The last walls are all up. Everything is closed off now. Just some doors and windows to go in and we're all set. Crazy how this building turned into this expansive open warehouse into this beautiful aquarium with a maze of interesting ways to to go through. It's really cool. I never thought in a million years I'd be excited about walls, but I for sure am. That same video, we talked about the plaques for the first time, and here we are. Melissa, Jay, Lori got a bunch of these hung up, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Melissa's been working hard on this. She just showed it to me. It's the first time I've seen it, and I'm super excited about it for an opportunity for you guys to help out the Legacy Aquarium. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So
This is Melissa Sweet Tingle. I love this. Basically, these are sponsorship plaques that are going to go right up here?
Right up here.
Right up
Walk
here.
in.
Oh my gosh.
And guys, when we did this plaque hanging video, a lot of you guys said down in the comments, where can I get a plaque? Are they still available? We did say it in that video, but I'll say it here again. The plaques are available forever. Go to the website, go to the sponsorship tab, and you should see it up there. To do a sponsorship plaque, you get your name, your family, your business, or whatever you want up on this wall. It's looking amazing already, and I can't wait to see when there's thousands of plaques covering this whole place. Jay, do you remember the first time that we saw these corals, these fake corals?
No. Oh my. Can I pick it up? Yes.
Ooh, okay, they're rubbery. Like,
Wow. Yeah. Oh.
I pick your
No,
nose.
you
Come here.
can't. Stop it. Okay, Mimi. I look like a
Fiberglass.
Demogorgon.
I can tell you
No?
what you look like, and it ain't that.
Oh my god, you look like the guy from One Piece. Monkey D. Luffy.
Oh, you know what? This is like a horn.
Like Rudolph.
There you go.
Merry Christmas.
Take a look at this. They got done painting the stingray tank, and it looks so absolutely incredible. Take a look at this. Again, just look at how it pops, and you can see a little bit of the coral. Did they get corals already?
They got coral
Oh
in
my
there.
God, they got corals in. So you can see the first piece of coral on this wall right here. Now the corals will start going all over the place, and you can see, come with me, look at all the corals and stuff like that. Again, these go all over the poles and the walls. In the saltwater touch tank, the Bermuda Triangle, all this stuff goes. So, wow, I cannot wait to see how they're gonna theme this out.
Crazy, huh?
That is pretty crazy. And now look at.
Well, there's none here, but the rest of the place, I'll go show them. Fast forward a year later to fake coral everywhere. Whether it be in bins and barrels back here, or the giant piece of fake coral that's in the shark tank. The day that we touched fake coral for the first time was definitely not the last. It led to tens and tens of thousands of dollars of fake coral in our lives. And the next thing that was actually created was this mangrove tree that's sitting right here behind me.
Of course, Pepe is working on the color of the mangrove tree. It's looking so good. I mean, just, you know, the different color makes everything change so much, and it's kind of made the B&L even pop a little bit more and stuff like that. Again, it's really looking like a tree now. We're going to get some foliage up here, be able to pull off all this tarp, see what it actually looks like out of it. It's going to be really, really cool. They're doing an amazing job. They only have about 5 days left here before they leave, so all the theming should be done as far as paint, theming, coral, all that type of stuff. And then they come back in about a month and a half when we're ready to do the capybara exhibit and the tortoise exhibit. I'm going to miss those guys so much when they're gone. And we watched a lot of stuff go down here. We watched the bridge tanks get put up. We watched the sand go into the first tank. You can see through the entire marine side, the shark tank, the double bullnose, even all the way over to the reef tank. It's a really nice place with a cool little meaning here. I just thought it was such a cute idea. Brian and Lori met when they were in like high school. What do high school kids do but carve their name in a tree, visit it years later. So this one was for you guys. It's crazy how much happened on this day 1 year ago. Even with all that, there was still more. Brian, Jeff, and Lori actually started to outline the layout for the turtle pond that is honestly just getting finished up recently. So that's pretty awesome. So you're thinking coming out to like here?
Yeah.
Just roughly like that?
Yeah, just roughly right there.
And what are you thinking about the shape of the pond?
Well, I kind of wanted to have it come rounded like this, round the corner, and then kind of come in a little bit, and then back out, so you get that little bit of sweeping.
Do you want to maybe spin it and see what? It's certainly exciting to see the turtle pond come together and actually get the kind of feel for where it's going to be. Again, it's going to be one of the first things you see when you walk into the Reptarium side of the Legacy, so it's going to be really important, so it's got to be absolutely incredible. And although the turtle pond has went through a few iterations before it's gotten to the point it is now, I think right now it looks absolutely amazing. And there's not much work left to do to get this thing all finished up. Wow, has it come a long way. And then shortly after that, Lori started actually devising a plan for what she would need for the gift shop. And literally, she's still doing that right now. As you can see, she has the slat wall option, and she's trying to decide on exactly which one to use. I think all of them are great options, and I'm sure she's gonna pick a great one.
We need a check-in counter, but when we were talking about it, I'm thinking about putting a second kind of counter in. This works out because it gives us a little bit more space to where we can have a members check-in.
That's
We also need somebody to kind of just police to make sure people have paid to get in anyway. So, but we can also have a fast track to where we can lead people. It can be like a 2-job. So now that he moved that pond over, it does give me more room to be able to have that smaller maybe counter over here, and then
run it down a little
yeah.
bit.
So that's why I was kind of walking it with the pole to kind of see how much room do we actually need.
You guys know that I made the mural for the birthday party room. Well, guess what? Mission 2 is secure. We're gonna make a mural for the entire front counter. And that's everything from here all the way down. And I'll put an image of it right here. I still have to do a lot of changes to actually make it look the way that it should on the counter, but I think it's gonna be a pretty awesome centerpiece right when you walk in. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments. So I don't know if you guys remember this clip from a year ago.
Downtown now to do the tree lighting. I have no idea. I've never even been to a tree lighting ceremony, to be honest. I guess we're heading to the fire station, and they're gonna take me from the fire station to ride a fire truck, I guess. Pretty cool.
What are you doing, dude? He's up to no good, dude.
And this was the chariot ride that I got to come to the event. It's gonna be awesome.
Here comes Brian Barczyk. Give him a warm Utica welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas, Utica. How are you guys doing? You guys are amazing. I can tell you this much. I am so grateful that it's about 55 degrees out here. I came to Utica 8 years ago. Honest to God, I just thought Utica was just like any other city, but it's not. It's not at all like any other city. I've never been to any city that literally the mayor, the city council, the police, the fire department care about their residents.
Utica! Think about some of the kids that are not having too much of a Christmas, you know, think about this year. And I like to have Christmas. What it would be like if we were in that situation. Utica! I always come to Utica because Utica is the best city in this area. Utica!
Utica! I mean, oh my God, it was so crazy. Well, guess what, guys? The city of Utica actually had Lori do it this year. Check it out.
So you guys are good to go. Are you going to come see me afterwards in the library? All right, we'll see you in there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And I know it was hard for Lori to do all that. It's really outside of her comfort zone, but I'm glad she got to because it's very special and it's something she can think about for years to come. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but Jay got those awesome clips. So big shout out to Tingle and Melissa. I wish I was there more than anything. My back was hurting, so I was out for a little bit. But how awesome is that to see Lori carry on Brian's legacy in just one of the million ways she always does. I know it was hard for Brian to put his hands in that concrete, and it's hard to make this video, and I'm sure it's hard for some of you to watch this video. Life's hard, and you have to keep pushing through. Brian taught you guys anything. It was no matter what's going on in your life, follow through with your dreams, follow through with your passions. We miss you, bro. We miss you so much, and I think about you every day. But for now, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.